All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're joining from. It's another beautiful morning in the city of Lagos, and very grateful and glad to be here. If you can hear me clearly, please put loud and clear in the comment section. If you can hear me clearly, please put loud and clear in the comment section so I can be sure that you are hearing me and there is easy understanding. Do you guys understand that? All right. That being said, I'm gonna while I'm waiting for you guys' comments to come in, I'm just gonna say a quick happy new month to everyone. Happy new month. It's another beautiful month of July. It's crazy how like some weeks ago we were in January. Now we're in July. We're in the second half of the year. We are months away from having another um, December bash, Christmas ball outs, white parties, um, fireworks, and whatnot. And man, I can't just stop but just wonder and ponder on the time that has gone, and have I wasted it or have I achieved something great? Have I been able to put the lay down foundations that will be necessary to, take me to the point where I would love to be or where I'm trying to get to? Do you understand? This basically what my thoughts are basically full of as we speak right now. And I would implore that you guys basically think on these things because these are the things that would help
decipher if you're going to be making sound decision moving forward, or you're going to what keep playing on vibes. And on one of the community yesterday, I did drop a quick notice for everyone, and I explained to them that what the more you do your vibes on vibes, the more the results are giving you vibes on vibes. You need a structured, organized system of doing things. Yes, and that is one concept that basically I'm adopting, and I would play if one of you to adopt. Do you understand? Now that being said, I believe we are about 3 minutes into the call. I'm yet to see any comments. I'm yet to see any comments yet, but I'm wondering if everyone can hear me. I just need to be sure that you guys can hear me and I am not speaking to myself. So drop a comment if you can hear me. Drop a comment if you can hear me. All right. Okay, that's beautiful. I'm seeing that. Okay, someone can hear me. All right, that's beautiful. Okay, all right. Okay, say loud and clear. All right, that's what I would love to see. That's what I would love to see. That's what I would love to see. All right, let's do something quickly. Yeah, let's go on. Let's go on whatever community we are currently on, and let's go drop we are live on that community. Let's go drop we are live on that community. Yes, let's go drop we are live on the community we joined in from. Let's go drop we are live. Yes, let's go drop we are live. So if you're that person who think we are not live yet, will probably see notification and will be able to join the call. Do you understand? Let's go do that ASAP. While you're doing that, I am also doing it on my end. Yes, you're going to see my notification pop up in the next 1 to 2 minutes, which says we are live. So you guys, I believe you also should go do the same thing. So someone who is not on this call can get to or jump on the call and benefit from it as much as everyone should. Do you understand me? But that being said, I really do not want to waste time today on some on basically things that are not what I don't want to spend too much time on this live because so they just get right into the chat. Anybody who's not on the call can watch it preview later on. Do you understand? That being said, guys, let's go. Let us go. Let us go. I believe we are already late to the party on gold, but hopefully gold doesn't leave us entirely, guys. Hopefully gold doesn't leave us entirely. I'm saying something on gold. Um, Basically, what am I saying on gold? So on gold, yes, we realize that gold has been crazily bearish for a while, right? Now gold came into what's it called? Gold came into a daily demand zone or a daily order block, whichever one you want to call it. Yes, and it tapped there and it's been playing around there for some days now. Now we came to our what's it called? We came to our 4 hours time frame. We saw that there was a sweep on liquidity here, a run of this liquidity here, right? And if you know anything about gold, you know that whenever gold sweeps liquidity, 8 out of 10 times, um, I would say that what I would say that the market wants to move in the opposite direction. Now, since the gold has serviced liquidity and we've pushed up and we didn't tap into what into this internal supply zone, meaning that what there was no extra orders pushing price down. It's only clear that price came back here to feed orders and is pushing up. Now, with that mentality, what's the overall direction of gold? Gold is bearish. Now, gold is bearish, but we've seen that gold is bearish. Gold is in what leg of the bearish move? It is in the discounted price of the bearish move, meaning we can buy gold up until 50%, which is very much okay. Now, if we can buy gold up until 50% and forwards is bearish. What's the 1 hour? Is 1 hour bullish or bearish on gold? Is our 1 hour bullish or bearish on gold? I believe we kind of missed this trade. I hope we are lucky to get something. Is 1 hour bullish or bearish on gold? So look at this, guys. This was the high. This was a low. This was the high. This was low. This was a high. Yeah, so we can call this a low. Gold went further to clear that high. I believe we can say gold did clear that high at this point. Let me see. Not yet at this point. So gold went further to clear this high at this point, right? Gold went further to clear this high. Now putting this low, but failed to hold it and what it pushed up. So now we started liquidity and we pushed up. So on the 4 hours, we are bearish. On the 1 hour, we are bullish. Let's see what 15 minutes is saying. What's 15 minutes time frame saying? What's 15 minutes time frame saying? And this is me doing a total analysis. Ideally, I would just love to do a down to top analysis, basically. Yeah, but I just want to show you guys context first of all. On the 15 minutes, you remember this was our 1 hour high. Are we bullish or bearish in 15 minutes time frame? It was the last low, price pushed up, price created the lower low here, created this internal structure which it was playing around with, and it came here and it finally broke out of it. Yeah, I believe somewhere around here, putting this low, putting this high, and this. Hold on, give me a minute, let me confirm. Yes, we cleared it, we put in this low, we put in this high, we put in, we've created a lower low. So on the 15 minutes, gold is we can say gold is somewhat bearish, but it's basically showing signs of rejection at this point, which is what we would love to see any day, anytime. Plus we have, like, we've seen a confirmation for, we're beginning to see confirmations for buy rather. So what am I seeing on gold this morning? What am I seeing on gold this morning? What am I seeing on board this market? What I'm seeing is this, guys. So we had this, right? And we had this clear. So basically, I look out for three things when I trade. I look out for structure, I look out for liquidity, I look out for POIs. Nothing more than that. I've seen my structure. 4 hours is bearish, 1 hour is bullish, 15 minutes is somewhat bearish, but it's beginning to show signs of bullishness. That's that for that. Liquidity aspects. The price swept liquidity, yes, price swept liquidity the way I would love it to. In what sense? On the daily time frame, I don't, or the daily time frame, I know you guys would have not paid attention to it. There was this liquidity that price swept here. There was this liquidity price swept here. This is the major thing I need to see. And I see a price swept it and price was pushed up above it again instantly. That's basically what I would love to see on my higher time frame. Seeing that price is that is basically what is backing up price. Now, although price this level is created, it's created something decent, you can call for a trade. Yes, I think I would be more comfortable. Okay, price step into this minor level and it's sold from here. So we had a setup basically. We had a sell setup here actually, but I didn't take it. But nonetheless, I don't regret not taking it because that was a bad place to sell from. But that being said, let's see what good is what good is giving us today. So now we've cleared this level here, right? And I'm looking to buy good from here. Now gold has started playing now. Understand? We are late to the party. This was our entry here. This was our entry here. So and this is our SL here. This is our SL. Gold is almost at the 1 to 1 already. Almost at the 1 to 1 already. So we are late to this party. And I do want to two on gold. Do you understand? So understand that we are late to this party. Verified. I've had this setup since yesterday, the day before yesterday, and I just did not call it out because I was waiting for certain things to play out or to form. But I'm seeing that they've all formed, yes, and oh, I am so sorry, guys. I did not share my screen. My God, I did not share my screen. Guys, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I didn't share my screen. Wow. Okay. Okay. I believe my screen should be visible right now. I believe my screen should be visible right now. I believe my screen should be visible right now. Oh my days. All right. Let's also let's go. Let's go again. Let's go again, guys. Let's go again, guys. We are somewhat late to the party, but look at it. So look at this now. I look out for activities when I trade, like I said, I look out for structure, liquidity, and POI. Now I had this buy structure I saw here. This is not the best of the best, but basically I'm seeing something that I like here, right? And now when I see something I like, basically I just need to validate it. This is basically my entry pattern. This is what I look out for any day, anytime before I take a trade. I need to see um, this pattern. What pattern is that? I need to see that I have something like this. Sweep be clear, something like this. This is basically what I look out for anytime, any day, and that basically what from there, just in a different variation. Now that being said, I have a buy setup here, right? I'm seeing a buy stop that's here, which is good. But now let's validate it because after seeing a setup, that's one aspect of it. You need to also validate the setup and make sure that it's a good one and not something that would cost you money. Yes. Yes, something guys could do. Okay, let's see how this 9 a.m. candles do. This night close candle. Okay, so that being said, you can see that price is here, right? Price is doing this thing. Now let's go on the 1 hour time frame and see. On the 1 hour time frame, what do we have? We saw that there was a clear run on liquidity. What are liquidity sweeps? Liquidity sweeps are basically when price go to pack more money to make a move. For instance, when you are heading to, I'm going to give a quick example. When you are heading from, for instance, Ikeja to, assuming you're going to Aja from Ikeja, and you have only 2,000 naira with you, most likely that would not take you to Aja. Do you understand? Even if you take a public fare, it will not take you to Aja. Now, what do you do? 9 out of 10 times, if there is no if there is no ability to make transfer, you what stop at the POS and you get more cash, right? The process of you stopping at that POS to get cash is called liquidity grab. You're getting more money to complete your journey. That's the same thing the market does. When the market wants to move and it does not have enough money, goes and does what we call a liquidity sweep. And this was the liquidity sweep here. The market came, swept below, and was pushed higher instantly. This shows that what buyers are in the market and they was most likely want to what push the price higher. They most likely want to what push the price higher. Now that being said, how do we now go about this trade? How do we capitalize on it? Now, after seeing this, I already said that my form, what is structure? What is my structure say? My structure is very simple. 4 hours is bearish, right? 1 hour 4 hours is bearish, but we are in the discounted price of what of the selling range. Now you don't sell from the discount, you sell from premium. You don't buy from premium, you buy in discount. Yes, that's a basic simple rule of trading, rule of thumb rather in trade. Yes. Now price is in the discounted point, meaning that I can buy gold from here up until this point. I can easily buy gold from here up until this point. Easy peasy. Yes, and once gold gets here, I have to start looking for sales and sales only. Now that being said, the second thing I look out for is okay, this internal structure, the price tap into it, price don't tap into this what's it called? Daily internal swing high or whatever I want to call it. Now that's what I would love to see. When I look at this, price tapped into this daily order block that what swept liquidity just before we pushed up. Now these are signs of reversal, but at the same time the trend is still bearish. So this trade we are taking is not the best of the best trades, but it has potential. Do you understand? It has potential. Now, because of the only reason why it has potential is aside the formation we are seeing, there was a sweep here, and now we are going to bring in candlesticks. This is a morning star. What is a morning star? A morning star is a bullish reversal candlestick. That is the first thing on the 4 hours time frame. We are also forming some sort of double bottom, but it's still in the process of forming. Now, that being said, let's go on the 1 hour time frame. What do we have on the 1 hour time frame? On the 1 hour time frame, the structure on the 1 hour time frame is bullish. Yes, because we had this low, we had this high, we had this low here, we had this high, we had this low, we created this high. Do you understand? So the structure is bullish. Cutouts. Yes. And basically price has gotten to this point where it has played around swept liquidity and it's pushing up. Now what's 15 minutes saying? Is 15 minutes bullish or bearish? But before we even get to the 15 minutes, I need you guys to look at the candlestick on this time frame. What are you seeing here? After this sweep, you're seeing that what we have a hammer. These are signs of bullishness, right? This is where you want to see if you want to buy the market. And we saw exhaustion in this point. Market was showing exhaustion in this point, meaning that what buyers are most likely in this market. Now, I do not control the market. Nobody controls the market. We can only speculate based on the knowledge we have. Yes, and based on what we know, we can only speculate that what the market will most likely push up or will most likely was push down. There is no oh, the market would do this or would do that. Nobody has the final say in the market. Now, on the 15 minutes time frame, I have this other block, yes, that I would love to buy from or demand soon, whichever one you choose to call it. And I have, give me a minute, guys. Just give me 1 minute. Let me quickly turn on the power. Just give me 1 minute. All right, I'm back, guys. Now, what am I saying? I was saying that see that the market has tapped into this level that we basically had interest in, right? Now, let's see how do we now play around this? How do we go about this? That is my next question. What is my approach to it? What do I do differently and what's not? Now, the market pushed down, pushed look high, did all of this, and I said that I look out for three things in every trade before I take a trade. I look out for structure, I look out for liquidity, and I look out for POIs. That being said, when I want to take a trade, I look out for this pattern, either this, I look out for this basically, yes, and if it's going to be a sell, something like this, right? And I take my trades, right? This is basically how I trade, how I like to keep it. I don't want to stress myself over nothing. Now, that being said, you guys can see clearly here that what when price said that, now I had a trade actually. The simple truth is that we are late to the party. I saw the setup on yesterday morning rather. Yes, that was Tuesday. I saw the setup yesterday. I had I already had my parameters to do this walkthrough. I had my entry, my exits, 1:2. I do 1:2 on gold and nothing more. I'm trying to be consistently profitable, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So I do 1:2 always, and I don't do anything more than that. Now, that being said, this is what I had on gold. Yes. So if price pulls back to this entry, guys, you can go ahead and take a trade. This is my projection on gold for today. I'm looking to buy gold from here. Now I'm favoring the buy to the tune of about 50%. Now, reason being that I can't say anything more than 50% because one, aside of the fact that there are signs of bullishness in this market, yes, understand that we are still in a bearish trend. Understand that we're still in a bearish trend, and the sellers may still be in control. So this trade may play out. It may run to the SL, and then one play out afterwards. I don't know. But what I know for a fact is that what, based off what have seen, this is basically what I would look out for tomorrow and the day after that to take a trade. Yes, I believe price may most likely come back to this our level. For the let me see. Give me a minute. All right. So guys, let's basically use this quickly. Um, let's basically do this quickly. Yes. So this is what I'm looking out for on gold. But now, if gold is to sell, yes, what would the sell look like? If gold was to sell, what would the sell look like? Gold already did a head and shoulder here. Man, I need to change this mouse. I got a new one recently, but how to fix it in that I just don't have the energy for. So look at this. God already gave us a head and shoulder, which is a cell structure. If you've taken them study your patterns, this is a cell pattern. Yes, and this is basically sign that was good sell. Now, what is going to be the one thing, the one factor that would determine if gold is going to sell or not? Is if gold is going to break below this low. Anything that makes gold clear below this low, yes, best believe gold is going to sell today. Then you can position yourself for a sell. Yes, you can position yourself for a sell. Anything that makes gold go below that low, best believe gold is going to sell today. Best believe. Yes, but if that happens, I'm going to be looking to buy gold. Till that happens, I'm going to be looking to buy gold just because I have confluences backing up my buy setup. You understand? Not because of I just want to say buy, but because I have confluences backing up my buy setup, and I don't have as much confluences backing up the sell setup as I would love to. Actually, that is the honest truth. So I believe gold may want to drop all the way to this point. I believe once gold gets, if gold should buy and it gets to this point, I believe you guys can take profit at this point. Take profit for secure something for yourself because the market may want to be erratic at this point, and it may want to blow out and act out of proportion. That being said, this is my setup on gold this morning. So what I'm looking out for on gold this morning. Here's what I'm looking out for on gold this morning. You guys can go ahead and set this trade up. Let me quickly set it in my watch list. You can take a trade off gold right now. So this is the thing. You can take a trade off gold right now if you are scared that gold will not come back here. But if you are okay with this trade leaving you, which I am okay because I already missed my initial entry, I'll wait for gold to come back to my initial entry. Yes, and take a trade. So I'm going to go ahead and set my sell limit right now on the call so I do not forget to do it later on. Um, I do not forget to do it later on. I do not forget to do it later on. Do not forget to do it later on. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So let's quickly go ahead and do this, guys. Let's do it. 39.68. 39.68. Yep, this is my entry. My SL is at 39.39. 39.39. Yep, and my TP is at 40.24. So, like I said, if you're comfortable with what this trade leaving you, then you can as well just let it go. If you're not comfortable, I implore that you would go ahead and set your trade ASAP. I already set my own position, and I'm gonna wait for good to just do its thing. I'm not gonna force it. I'm not gonna rush it. I already set my position. Let's see how it goes on good. You understand? Let's see how it goes on good. I'm not even gonna stress it, guys. Um, that's that on good. I'm taking a screenshot of it, and let's see how it goes. Yeah, let's see how it goes. So let's look at other pairs. Let's see what other pair. Let's see what other pair has. Well, quickly, lest I forget, if you are new to the channel, please do not forget to drop a like, a comment, and please subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that anytime I drop a new video on something related to trading, you would be the first person to be notified and you can come to us, watch it, and ask your questions. And I can answer you immediately so that by the time the comments get a lot, I don't forget to give you a response tailored specifically for you. Do you understand me? With that being said, let's get right back into the video. All right. If you're a newbie in the house, please put newbie. If you're a newbie in the house, put newbie. If you're an OG in the house, put OG. The OGs know themselves, but if you're a newbie in the house, put newbie in the comment section. If you're an OG, put OG. This is my expectation on gold today. Let's see what CAD CHF has to offer us. So for CAD CHF, yes, something has been brewing on this particular pair. Yes, in the past 1 week or so. I'm seeing a very, very good setup, a very good setup. But the problem about this is it looks elusive. I don't know if you guys know what I mean by something when they say something looks elusive. It looks too good to be true because of how the market has been conditioned or how I've experienced the markets. I find it difficult to believe that a setup basically just flows in a particular way. But now, on the other hand, this is CAD CHF. It's basically a kind of pair that respects structure significantly. I constantly say this is my favorite pair because this pair has been one of those pairs that has paid me the most in the course of 3 years. In the course of 3 years, I've been profitable. It's been one of the pairs that has paid me the most. Yes, I usually say I've been in the game for a minute, but I started what seeing profitability, PV and a half years into what game. So if you're still in that phase where you're struggling to what figure it out, do not worry yourself. You're definitely going to figure it out. You just need a little bit of time to what understand the chart for yourself. Now that being said, look at this, guys. Okay, this is closed. This is closed. But aside that, let me see structurally. Um where is CAD CHF structurally? Are we bullish or are we bearish? Ah man, it's raining again. God, God, what did we do? I know that we asked for rain, but what did we do? Everywhere in Lagos is flooded. It's flooded, man. Everywhere in Lagos is flooded. It's flooded. Like going outside my house is traumatizing, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's traumatizing. Yeah, I live on the island, so obviously it's traumatizing. Like yesterday, I went out and I was like, God, I'm not coming outside again. See, this whole rain saga should pass. I cannot deal with this. Now look at this, everyone. Yep. Go CAT CHF has been bearish. Look, it looks decently bearish. On the weekly time frame, it's in a very, very funky, funny thing. It's doing something funky and funny that I don't even understand. But it's bearish overall. On the daily time frame, that makes a little bit of sense. It's giving clear bearishness. We can see that what we've been after this push up, which happened here, we what came back down, we pushed up, created a lower high to this. It came, put a equal low, lower high, lower low, lower high. We went and we put in a what lower low. Now this is basically signs of bearishness. But now the ick to it is this. This bad boy came into this level, tapped this level and tried to sell. He couldn't break lower. He swept it and what did all of this. Now this is a trade that I believe I would want to take. I'm beginning to see some sense in it. Now, if I was to mark it out based off of the last high that I found significant and what's not, this was the last big beautiful. This was the low. This was the high. Yes, guys. Okay. If you notice, I changed the color of my chart also. Yes, 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 yes. Um I wasn't so well last month. A lot of things were pulling my attention away from the chart. So last month I didn't really trade so much. I noticed that I wasn't balanced mentally because of so many things were happening all at once. So if I had tried trading, I would have basically ended up losing people money alongside my own money, and I didn't want to have that in my conscience, knowing fully well that I was not prepared to trade. But come into this month, I kept saying to everyone that what I'm ready to take up whatever challenge that the market is bringing on. Yes, and here we are. So looking at this following structure, basically yes, so that we don't lose track of what we are doing. Basically, yes. The markets created this major low. We had this high, we came and we created a low here. Beautiful. Created a high here, a lower low, putting a higher high, give or take, somewhere around. Yes, I was right. We put in a higher high somewhere around here. We put in a higher high somewhere around there. Structurally, we put in a low. We put in I don't know if I don't know if I will use this level, but we put in this level, we put in this low, we put in this high, we went ahead towards drop this low, drop this high, we drop this low, created this. Ah, so there is this now. There is this structure that I just marked up. Yes, we created all of this, and now we are. Right, so we are bullish on the CAD CHF. For an extent, we are, and there is this also. There is this also. We pushed up, we came down, we pushed up, we are bearish. So which one do we follow? Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I do not. It's somewhat confusing because the market is going is pulling me in both ways. Which one do I follow? Which one do I follow? I'm gonna just go with the overall trend, guys, and I'm gonna put my money on that. I'm not like I always say, but based off what I know, based off the information that I've gathered, is what I'm gonna do. I'm looking at selling CAD CHF. This is my setup. This is a good setup for me. Basically because there is a good markup. I'm QI. If I was looking to use my same thing basically, yes. We're looking to use what's it called QMR and whatnot. It's the same thing, but I'm going to use this. And I love trades that align with trend line. I love them. They are always so perfect for me. Now, this is what I'm looking at for on CAD CHF. Here's what I'm looking at for on CAD CHF. A sell setup on CAD CHF. This is a very conservative trade. And one thing I believe I have come to realize is out of all my trades, CAD CHF usually plays out 9 out of 10 times. Now, this is my high and this is my low. And you know the beautiful thing about this pair is that even on the higher time frame, it is always so small in terms of risk to reward. Look at this. This is my 4 hours time frame. And if I'm to cover this the way I should, which is here, this is just a 20 pips SL. But I want us to be safe, so I'm gonna try and cover the previous low or high rather also. So this is a 25 pips SL to make 7 pips. 1:3. So I does, and I do 1:2 on gold. Yes, just for consistency sake. I do 1:2 on gold. So do what I'm looking out for on card CHF. And I believe you guys should what keep your hands locked in and whatnot. But let's see, candlestick wise, do we have candlesticks that are lining in this way? We had this massive bearish candlestick. We had this um transaction signs of bearishness in the market. Let's go on the 1 hour time frame and see what the market is seeing on the 1 hour time frame. With this range, we had this range basically price up down. I'm looking at it, waiting for a push up, and then I'll take a trade. Push up, then I'll take. Perfect. I'm going to do one of two things. Either I'm going to use this level here as my liquidity points, or this one. But either way, they are both close to my entry, so I believe I can use them. I can use either rather. Yes, they're both close to my entry, so I believe I can use either of them. Well, hold on. There is an ick. Something just my attention was just taken to something good. Uh, guys, there is something that I'm seeing that's looking like a problem. Although it is a good setup, something is not aligning on this trade. And if you know me, I'm the kind of setup because there is one misalignment. So I believe I will refine this to this point. Let's use this 30 minutes zone. Let's use this zone. Yes. Let's use this. Yep, I prefer this. Let's use that 30 minutes zone as an entry zone. Oh, that's even what we should have used actually, and not what we're using. Okay, we're just covering the low necessary. So now it's to about 50%. So I can say this is my end, this is my liquidity. But I need a V-shaped liquidity, guys. The V-shaped liquidity. This is like a U-shaped, not a V-shaped. Look at this, guys. But this is a good setup, guys. I can assure you guys, this is a good setup. I am comfortable with and would love to take. This is a good setup I'm comfortable with and I would love to take. So I believe my risk to reward self will still come down. And I do want to TV strictly. If you know me, I'm a I try to be consistent with my trades. So do what I'm looking out from card CHF. I'm looking out on card CHF. So we've seen a setup on gold, we've seen a setup on card CHF. Two good setups. I don't know. Let me see if our gold trade activated yet. But yes, it's activated yet. It's activated. Let me see. Are we in? Are we not in? The market leave us or not? Oh, it's not activated yet actually, guys. So price is just playing at where it is. I have the belief that price may actually leave us and just play out. But I mean, this call is already getting too long. I think I want to wrap it up now. But that's that for that. So card CHF, there is a good setup, which I already shared. Let me see. Is there so that we can trade? I don't think I want to trade internal structure on card CHF. Unless it's a very high probability. If card CHF comes back to this level, yeah, I may buy. If it comes back here, I may buy. Yes, because if it comes here, I will actually buy actually. Guys. If CHF comes all the way down here, I will buy. But let me first see it come here first. If it comes here, I will buy. Yeah. I will need to buy here. But let me first see it get here. Let's see GBP JPY. What does it? We have a setup on GBP JPY. There used to be a setup here, but I don't like it, so I'm not going to take it. This is how I trade. If I don't like it, I don't take it. GU is still running in profits. Okay, so the of bullishness, reversing for a bit. I would advise that if you have, you can exit because price is beginning to show signs of was bullishness. This was There was a sweep here. That sweep is what I expected that sweep to have what push price down here. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it may push price later on or not. I do not know. But let's see. Let us see. But that's that for that. Let's hear some B500. Do we have a setup yet? We do not have a setup just yet. But something is brewing. Remember that on Monday, market was somewhere here, and we could have taken a setup, but we missed it. It was our setup here. We missed it. Formulate. Yeah, so we have to patiently just wait, guys. That's just how it is, fortunately. So that's that for that basically, and I think I'm cool with it. I think I saw a setup on Silver yesterday, last night when I was just going glancing through it. Let me see, is it still valid? I know I saw a setup on Silver, a valid buy also on Silver yesterday. Okay. It has played out already. So this was it. I saw it yesterday. Price came and played out already. It has played out already, guys. It has played out already. This one has gone. So 9 out of 10 chances it may sell or it may buy. I don't know. But I mean, I'm not going to shoot myself by it. So basically, we have two setups for today: a buy and a sell on gold. A buy and a sell on gold. So rather is a what you call a buy on gold and a sell on card CHF. That's basically what we're looking at today. Um, I'm just gonna wait patiently for price to activate me and tag me in. Let me quickly drop the trade setups on the communities um, to make sure that everybody basically was eating and profiting of the setup of the setup of the setup. Yes, let's see. Let's uh, send out. So now let's drop. Let me quickly drop this setup on gold. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do that after the call. Let me not really delay for that. That's going to be all for today, guys. Just go set the trade, stay close to the channels. I'm going to be dropping the result on the channels, and you guys are going to see how it plays out. So for now, guys, bye and peace out.